Hello everyone, today we're looking at another Fujimi kit. This time it is the Honda Integra Type R. This is the DC5 version. Now there's loads and loads of different box arts on this. They're effectively the same kit, but with some of the more sort of rarer spoon versions. They come with a carbon bonnet slash hood decal, and spoon wheels as well. Now, if you send me a message, I can tell you exactly where to get a set of spoon wheels without having to spend silly money on the kit. But anyway, let us see what is in this box. Now, a link to the instructions, as always, in the description, guys. If there's no link, then I can't, or I can't get instructions. But if there isn't, then I'll scan them and put them on Photobucket or something for you. Now, clear parts, windows, all in one sort of piecelet, and you've got. There's your rear lights, front lights, and what do we have here? Side repeaters. Ooh, and a third brake light as well. Now, that was a strange noise, but you rarely get a third brake light as an actual piece. It's normally just, a decal, which is a bit rubbish. But anyway, first, actually, I'll show you the body first. The body's very, very nice. And if you've seen the EP3 kit that I've done, again, I've just snipped the bumper off just to show you the fitment of it, hence why there's a little bit still there, but Now, all in all, it's pretty good. It just needs a slight, little bit of manipulation, but it's not, it's pretty good, really, by anybody's standards. The grille is moulded in, again, which does let it down a little bit, but, it's not major. You could easily take that out and sort of add a bit of styling if you wanted to go, fully detailed on it. But yeah, apart from that, I mean, again, like the EP3, I almost bought one of these. However, I almost bought one of these last month. But I do need a diesel, so hence the BMW. But I adore these cars. Now, they're pretty spot on in terms of what they look like in real life. However, this rear lip is a little bit out of scale. It looks a little bit too big, if anything. It's quite hard to show you because it is all white, but it's just not quite there, if you know what I mean. There's a little bit of a sink mark there. That really does need, I don't quite know what's actually happened to that. But anyway, that does need sorting. There you can see where the third brake light goes. But apart from that, it's a very nice body. Chassis, as said on the EP3 video, exactly the same as the EP3. I mean, the chassis are very similar, and I know on the real cars you can exchange the suspension parts with a little bit of work, but I think this is a little bit lazy on Fujimi's front, but never mind. All moulded in, so it does lose a point for that, simply for the amount that is moulded in. And again, the same issue with the DC5 as the EP3. The wheels are, well, they're just too small basically, unfortunately. And it's one of those rare cars that has gorgeous wheels as standard, in my opinion, of course. Set of polycaps in there, we all know what they look like. Gorgeous Recaro seats. Very, very nice. Even the harness holes are actually holes and not just, indents. There's your steering wheel. It's hard to show, guys, sorry, because it is white, but you got the handbrake, rear view mirror parts, etc. The wing, which is very accurate actually. There is no sort of indents or little knobbly bits for you to attach the wing, so just take a bit of care with that. And there's your interior tub. Again, it's so hard to show you with the fact that it's white, but that is it. It's all moulded in. Now, some people have said to me that this is quite a basic kit. Now, I'm not calling them liars or whatever or wrong, but the actual car, the actual real car, is a very driver-focused car. It's not you know, there's very few luxuries in there. You've got the license plates there, wheel bits, you know, general sort of stuff. Which I'll show you now on the dashboard, which I've actually put, here it is. Right, the dashboard, everything's angled towards the driver. It is a very, I wouldn't say basic car, but it's very driver focused. But yeah, apart from that, it's very detailed, and it is exactly like the real car. You've got pedals as well, which is nice. And there you go, that goes on part of the chassis or the body, either one. It's usually just to fit the car. And then you've just got the exhaust bits, the exhaust tip, sorry. And then your final sprue is exactly the same as the Civics. So however you lower the Civic, you can do the same for this. You've got the suspension there, very generic and very easily, you know, sorted out. Like I said in the EP3 again, these go on the top or bottoms of the suspension to get the right ride height. So you could even lower it without having to mess about too much and maybe snipping these ends off. Snipping the bottom ends off, making them slightly longer to fit more of these on there, and just pull the suspension up. But I shall see when I build it. Usual little suspension bits, you know, nothing fancy, same as the EP3. And you've got the brakes, like so. And your decals. Very nice dials there. You've got the 20 JDM plates for the K20 engine that's in it. A decal for the third brake light, which is strange. I'd recommend just painting that, but you also got the Honda badges for the wheels and also the bonnet and hood. Again, Recaro ones like the Civic for the seats, and I really love the dials. They're not quite accurate though, because they actually have silver dial faces, which is slightly inaccurate, but you know, it's not the end of the world. And then you got the ones like they are at night, all lit up red, of course, because it's a Type R. Now, I'm quite biased with the car itself because I love DC5s, absolutely adore them. They're probably one of my favourite ever cars. You know, they look great from the front and back. They don't really need anything doing to them. They're one of those rare cars that just look fantastic out of the factory. Unfortunately, the kit, I'm gonna knock 2 points off. One for the chassis, like the Civic, because that does let it down big time. They've gone to such an effort with everything else, and the chassis is just rubbish. And that rear lip thing, which does need sorting out. There's something gone on with that, but never mind. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys. If you've built one of these, let me know. How do they build? Any fitment qualities? Like I've said, the bumpers seem, you know, pretty much perfect. They just need a slight, you know, little fettling here and there. But apart from that, it's brilliant. So yeah, leave a comment, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share the video by all means. Get the word out there, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.